Let's talk about Cardano. So you've heard about this crypto that has absolutely exploded over the last few months. We're talking like 10x growth over the span of just a couple months. But what actually is it? How does it work? And is there still time to make money with Cardano? Well, in this video, I'll be giving you a comprehensive look at everything you need to know about Cardano before you put a single dollar into this crypto. So let's get on into it. First off, what actually is Cardano? Well, it is a cryptocurrency project that launched in 2017 with the purpose of bringing people together to solve bigger problems. On the surface, looks pretty cool, okay? I can get behind bringing people together to solve bigger problems. It's also built on peer-reviewed papers, which is a very unique feature for a cryptocurrency project. The peer review process is what college research uses to make sure that all of the work that they do is verifiable and proven by different sources. And in general, it's a very rigorous process to put anything through. So the fact that Cardano uses this process means that all of the changes and updates that come to the platform are very well thought out and actually backed up by research. On top of that, they're kind of the first big project in what is called kind of the third generation of cryptocurrencies. So when you're talking about crypto as a whole, you've got kind of first generation cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. These are kind of store of value cryptos that aren't all that functional. Then you get into second generation crypto, we're talking things like Ethereum, where you're bringing smart contracts into the picture. These can actually be used to do things, but there are some issues around things like cost and speed, which you'll definitely know if you've interacted with Ethereum before and you've seen those gas fees. Now, Cardano is kind of like third generation crypto, so attempting to solve some of those big problems that exist with Ethereum and be kind of like the next framework for a lot of other projects to be built on top of. But that being said, how does Cardano actually work? Well, like I just said, transaction speed and transaction cost are huge issues for first and second generation cryptos right now, like Bitcoin and Ethereum. These guys are having trouble keeping up with the increasing demands put on their systems. And so Cardano basically comes in and is attempting to solve that by building a much more scalable project than Bitcoin and Ethereum are. Now, the next problem they're solving has to do with funding, because when a crypto project wants to raise money, what they typically do is called an ICO, or initial coin offering, where they create this new crypto, they offer it to the public, and they make some money from that initial sale. Now, this is kind of similar to what's known as an IPO with a company. So if a company wants to go public, raise some money, they'll do an IPO, they'll sell shares of their company to the public. But before that IPO actually happens, a company tends to raise money in a bunch of different rounds. They have a seed round, friends and family, they have some angel investors pitch in, they go to venture capitalists, and they raise a lot of different money. Like a startup company can raise money 3, 4, 5, 6 different times, but a crypto project can only raise money typically one time in that initial ICO. Now, this is a problem for a lot of crypto projects that need more money to continue functioning, building, etc., and can only raise money that one time. Once that initial big push of money runs out, what do? Well, Cardano's solving that problem by creating something called a treasury. Now, this treasury is funded by the transaction fees that happen on the Cardano network. Then people can submit projects to Cardano to be peer-reviewed and potentially get a piece of that treasury to fund their project. Once it's been peer-reviewed, the people who actually hold Cardano coins, the ADA tokens, are able to vote on the project whether they want it to go through or not. So the Cardano token is actually a governance token, which means that the holders get to vote on future decisions with Cardano. And then the third big problem that Cardano is looking to solve is to build a more connected network of different crypto projects. Because right now, you've got kind of all these different silos of crypto projects. You've got Ethereum, you got Bitcoin, you got all these different things that are kind of existing in silos. But Cardano wants to kind of come together and build these bridges between different projects and make everything kind of talk to each other a lot more than it is right now. So all that stuff probably sounds pretty well and good, but is Cardano actually legit? Well, at the moment, they've got about a $35 billion market cap, which for comparison's sake is about 1/30th the size of Bitcoin or about 1/6th the size of Ethereum. So if they really can pioneer their way into being kind of the third generation of crypto, it seems like there is still potentially a lot of room to run here. But keep in mind that as cryptocurrencies get bigger and bigger, it gets harder and harder for them to double, triple, quadruple in value because the dollar amounts are so much larger. That being said, there are already a lot of dApps or decentralized applications being built on Cardano, which has kind of given it some proof of concept as this third generation of crypto. Additionally, as far as altcoins go, Cardano is definitely one of the most well-known, and that is for good reason. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff going on with Cardano right now, and so that is why the coin has kind of exploded over the last few months, just all of this momentum flowing into Cardano. But that being said, they do not have the same track record as something like Bitcoin or Ethereum, and there's still significant risk here with investing in Cardano. I mean, anything that can go up 10x in the span of a few months can also go down just as fast if something newer comes along that kind of makes Cardano less functional, or people just lose excitement for the project. Now, if you're interested in buying Cardano, how do you actually do that? Well, let's dive into my phone. I'll give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to do just that. All right, so here we are inside my phone right now, and the app that I'm using is called Voyager. This is kind of my go-to crypto app right now. It's kind of like the Robinhood of crypto. It's got a ton of different cryptocurrencies on here from a ton of different networks, cool projects, etc. And Cardano just happens to be one of those. So you can find it right here on the main screen, or if it's not right there, you can just type in the search bar, ADA, that is the symbol for Cardano. And we can see right here the price chart for the day, the week, the month, etc. To buy it, it's a really simple process. All you gotta do is press buy, type in how much you want to buy, and connect your bank account, and it'll go directly from your bank account, fiat, convert that into some nice Cardano that you can hold in your Voyager wallet, or transfer to an external wallet if you want to be extra safe about it. Now, if you want to sign up for Voyager, I've got a link down below that's going to get you $25 worth of free Bitcoin when you transact with $100 or more. So if you buy $100 worth of Cardano, you'll get $25 in free Bitcoin, which is not too bad at all. So now that you know what's up with Cardano, the next thing you should do is check out this video over here where I dive deep into Ecomi. This is another really cool crypto project. This one's focused more on NFTs, and it's just been blowing up over the last few months. So if you want to know what's up with Ecomi, check that video out, and I'll see you over there.